So we're here with Nicola and we're going to be speaking about the keto diet. And I have a couple of questions for you.
Yes.
First being, who is Nic?
Nic is an agent of change. I have changed myself, and I feel that I want to change at least a little bit of the world. I want to change the misconception that we have been sold for the last 50 years. Fat is not bad. Fat is your friend. You gain weight because you eat sugar. Nic have tried many diets and failed. Sometimes failure came after success, but the yo-yo effect made me miserable. 45 years carrying 40 extra kilos on your back. It's like carrying another person, you can say. It was hard. It made you sad. It made you depressed. And I changed. Keto changed me. So I hope I can change a little bit how people view diets and lifestyles.
That sounds really inspiring. So that kind of leads up to my second question, which is, what is Nic's keto diet?
It's a very tricky question because the word diet here was misfit a little bit. Diet is something that is constrained in time. Diet is something that is frustrating. Every diet we did, at least after a few weeks, we feel that we had enough. Nic's keto lifestyle is a diet if you look at it from the point where you lose weight. But at the same time, Nic's keto lifestyle is the way to keep fit, healthy, to eat and feel satiated, and I think, at least for me, to make you happier. When you are on Nic's keto diet, you have more energy, not only because you lost weight, because your brain works better on ketones, and you feel yourself smarter, you feel yourself better, your self-confidence go higher, and really you are a more productive man or woman. Usually women have a little bit more difficulties coping up with the diet due to adrenal fatigue, but we have developed a new product that fits a woman a little bit more.
I think, yeah, you've kind of already started answering the next question, which is how keto changed your life.
It made me lose weight, and the effect of losing weight were huge. I can do more gym, I can walk more, I don't think about food every 2 minutes. I have more time. That means Dr. Jason Fung, that is one of the leaders in intermittent fasting, asked in one of his interviews, what do you gain? And one of the things was, you gain time. You don't eat that much. You don't think about food that much. And you feel satiated. The main thing that changed in my life is today, I think I gained 20 years. I am 47 years old. I am
so
47.
You lost 20 years.
Yes. I gained 20 years of extra life.
Extra life.
God only knows how long we will live. But for sure, I feel that I got an extra 20 years. I go into the weight measuring machine in the gym, and it shows my biological age is 32 years old.
Really?
Yeah. I don't believe it. At least at the beginning, I didn't believe it. Now I believe it because I feel fit. I never felt like that. And all my friends and family and all the people who are now working with us and trying Nic's keto lifestyle, they say it changed their life, and always to the better.
That's great. That's amazing. And so I guess that kind of leads us to the next question, which is, do you feel yourself on a mission?
Yes. All my life, I felt myself on different missions. I think if I have no mission, I don't survive. While I'm on Nic's keto diet, I say I don't live because I survived for 45 years. Now I'm living. But it keeps me running. The idea of changing what I think is wrong, at least, give me the feeling that you have to fight one more day, so you have to live one more day. And I think the major issue with my mission is that it's too clear, but too difficult to define. We all know now that sugar is bad. The only correction we still need to do is to say that fat is good. Even in some schools, they are teaching the contradiction at the same time. The book still says fat kills you, while we see, in fact, through research, that's not the fat that is the problem, it's sugar. I mean sugar in all its forms.
Yeah.
There's no good sugars or bad sugar. Honey is a sugar. Agave is a sugar. Brown sugar is a sugar.
Yeah.
Everything that is sweet, unless it is the keto-friendly carbs, it is sugar. And we treat sugar in a very simple way. Keep it away. I say always my
No
phrase,
sugar.
keep sugar at bay, you keep the doctor away.
So no apples.
Sure, no apples. And maybe if I am a kid, I take one apple a day, it's okay.
Yeah.
With all the vitamins in it.
Yeah.
But sitting on this chair and working behind the desk
Computer, yeah.
and eating, we never eat an apple. We eat an apple and afterwards
Another one.
another one or a banana. And I always say, okay, you can take a tablet of magnesium instead of eating 10 bananas that is equal to the same tablet of magnesium.
Yeah.
And every banana is 5 Oreos. If it comes
Oh, wow.
it's up to me, I will eat
a
the
lot.
5 Oreos instead of the
Yeah.
banana. But if you are in keto diet,
You don't-
forget the banana, forget
Get
the
the
Oreos.
Oreos.
Eat the lovely, lovely organic fats that keep you satiated and happy.
So I understand your own journey, but then why write a book?
I had a frustration that I didn't know enough people to talk face to face and explain my experience.
Yeah.
I always tell people that when I went into this mission, I needed a platform. And I think the easiest one was the book. I wanted to speak out. I wanted people to see the facts. It's easier to write them down than to tell them. So
Yeah.
I cannot explain all the keto diet now, but my books do the most of it. That means it shows the good food, the bad food, what happens with you on keto, what is fasting, what is intermittent fasting, how you can mix it. It's my visit card. And again, I say, this is the first one.
Yeah.
I think
So there'll be
I
more.
loved writing now.
Yeah.
And it gave me the taste of seeing an idea put on a white paper is really lovely. And
Yeah.
I think most of the people who have reviewed the book have got the idea that it's simple and informative. It have a lot of my pictures. I'm not a narcissist, but you had to show the before and after.
Of course. So people know what
Yeah,
actually their
I want
effects
people
are.
to know that I was a fat, sad, ugly man.
I'm sure that's
And now I feel myself on the top of the world.
That's great.
Yeah.
So everyone speaks about the benefits of the keto diet, but I would like to know, what are the downsides?
I think the first downside, you will regret you didn't do it before.
Oh, okay.
That's really the first one.
So that's actually a benefit.
Yeah, I always say, if I knew, just if I knew. But really, there is few side effects. There are nothing to compare to the benefits. There's people who should not do keto.
Yeah.
Diabetes type 1, and many other illnesses that I describe on my book, and there's a lot more. So I
Yeah.
say, if you have really a medical issue, speak to your doctor. It's always
Yeah.
speak to your doctor.
It's advisable in general.
These guys went to school for 10 years. Speak to them. I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice on that. But usually for a normal fit man or people with illnesses that we know that ketos help, like diabetes type 2
Yeah.
and some other stuff, it have few side effects. Keto flu in the beginning, that with MCT we can bypass. Adrenal fatigue with some women, and there is ways to bypass it. If you indulge a lot on caffeine, sometimes you have a little bit of problem. I think the main issue with keto is people who have to reverse 50 years of bad habits or 70 years of bad habits if you are 70
It's more
years
like
old.
mental almost.
It's a lot mental. That means people go through a bagel shop or a donut shop and they feel their tongue is like reaching for the donut, while in reality they don't need it. And
Yeah.
that's why I speak a little bit about mindful eating,
Yeah.
which is very simple. Do I really want to eat the donut?
Yeah.
No. My mind, it's
an addiction.
It's an addiction. And I
Yeah.
say sugar is one of the worst legal drugs.
Yeah.
The worst legal drugs. That means because it's not forbidden, people don't rush to it like they do with other drugs.
Yeah.
But because it's have been put into our kids' food from when they are. That means Jamie Oliver did a TV, I think, program where he showed how much sweet fruits they put in a baby food. And it was amazing. This means they are teaching babies to eat sweet. So don't blame an older person who have been eating sweet for 50 years, and don't blame somebody who have been told that low fat is good. That means My role today, very humbly, because I'm one out of a lot, there's people who have done more experience, have a lot more experience than me, is just to tell people, get your life back to its normal course, where as a human, you function better on fat.
So I actually wanted to ask you more about the research side of it, what has been done, and also if you could tell me about the keto course as well.
Yes, let's say that in the US, there's a lot of research going about keto. Most of it, it's becoming very conclusive. We know already that keto reverses most of diabetes type 2. In the US, they have done a lot of research, and it's pretty conclusive on that side. There's a lot of research on keto in cancer, in Alzheimer, and it's promising. I myself have a little bit of reserve on the cancer issue. I think maybe it improves the outcome, but I'm not sure it's the solution. I cannot vouch for that.
It wouldn't be like a single solution.
Yes, because we know that cancer feeds on proteins, and sugar. So if you deprive them from one, they will get lactates from somewhere else. So there is a big impact that we can see in the videos in YouTube about people who did it when they had Alzheimer or dementia. The results are amazing.
Wow.
We should look further into it. And there is one more very amazing part of it. It's the PCOS. That means the women with polycystic ovarian syndrome, who are showing great results on keto.
Oh, wow.
Again, I'm not a doctor. Ask your doctor. I'm just giving the general idea. I am doing another research on the LDL factor, which is a very important thing. I named it my LDL friend, and people look at it a little bit strange. I had a very bad experience where they thought I'm going to die while I was really very healthy because I misinterpreted the LDL reading. LDL without sugar don't oxidate. LDL become your friend.
Just so I don't know if everyone knows, what is LDL?
LDL is low density lipoprotein, which is called the bad cholesterol in general.
Right.
But it's bad because in the presence of sugars, it oxidates, it don't recycle, it sits in your arteries, and you do plaques and you die. But if there is no sugar, and that's why we are going to try to prove through a research, it will not oxidate, it will be a helpful element instead of being a harmful one.
Right. Would this research be part of the keto course at all?
The keto course is the gift that I received back from my friends at 2 universities. That's mean when I wrote the book, I never thought further about it. And I had the few academics who looked at it and said, let us sit down and develop a course. This means in the world there is very few postgraduate level 7 courses about keto. Johns Hopkins University have a course that is focused on keto for epilepsy, and it have been for a long time.
At Johns Hopkins?
At Johns Hopkins, and I think Duke University have another course.
Okay.
And today, Coors State Medical University will start the postgraduate level 7 course in keto, Nic's keto diet, to be more precise.
Oh, so it's like in relation to your book?
It's to my book. That's mean what we have done is we have worked with a UK awarding body to develop the course. And the university loved it, and they are going to integrate it into their regular medical course. Wow.
So yeah, talking about that, what are your next projects?
I have many. Again, I consider myself an agent of change, and anything that stands still is something that is a dying movement. I think when there's no movement, there's no life. I cannot stand still.
Stagnation.
And I think the world cannot stand still, and we have to push. We may frustrate some people today. I don't care. I always say rejection for me it's the way, it's what makes me go further, faster. I am an angry man when I feel people rejecting the truth. Again, it's my truth. But I'm a man of science, and I try to link my truth to actual research and actual facts. And I think that I have a mission. I want to change something in this world. I think if I was born to do something, I don't know what it is. I have been searching for it for years now.
Seems like you do know what it is.
I hope this is what I have to do,
Yeah.
and I will do it. I say, my type is the following. I will try to go straight. If it don't work, I go around. I still go. And the mission is very simple. We will write more books. We will do more interviews, and especially Keto TV. That's mean I think Keto TV is a platform that was missing. There's a lot of great people on YouTube now. I watch them, and I'm very grateful for the job they have done.
Yeah.
They have done a great job. That means I learned from them. I tested. I did 3,500 tests in the first year on myself to test what is true, what is not. I doubt, and doubt makes science leap. Yeah. That doubt is what makes science move. So
Yeah.
I doubted what they said. Most of it was true. But
Yeah.
I want to put everything together in one place. Keto TV should be a channel where we can put all what the others allow us to put in. So you can come to one place and say, this is where we find everything we want.
Yeah.
And the same place, and same time, yes, I will put what my videos do. I hope they are helpful. Maybe they are not better than the others. They are as helpful as I can.
Yeah.
Same time, we are opening Nic's keto clinics around the world now, starting with Cyprus and some other places,
Yeah.
where we will try to share some of our experience. I always say people can do Nic's keto diet just by reading the book or just searching the internet.
Yeah.
Sometimes people need help.
Yeah,
So
a bit of extra assistance.
the clinics are there just to help.
Yeah.
We are trying to develop more precise product depending on people. That's mean Evade is my other baby, which is a specific diet for women that they can do once every month or once every few weeks, where they will shed some weight, and if they don't re-indulge on extra food, they just come back to what they were before.
Yeah.
It's a natural advantage. That means they will lose what they have less, and they will keep it.
Yeah.
So they will lose. It's not a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's just something for people who want to do it from time to time. Again, I hope people who watch this interview will join us on Keto TV, share their experience too. It's their TV. It's not named Nic's Keto TV. It's Keto TV because it's their TV. And we want them to share their experience. We want them to sit in my chair and say what they did. We want to learn from them as much as I hope they learn from us.
Right.
Again, I would say my last phrase, which is live healthy, eat keto, and be happy.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thanks
for watching.
Thank you. Please press now the subscribe button to stay updated with our 3 new videos every week. Press the bell ring too, so you get a notification every time we post a new video. Stay healthy, stay in keto.